Welcome to TheStreet.com TV. I'm Farnoosh Torabi here with Jim Cramer, co-founder of TheStreet.com. Hi, Jim.
How are you?
Good. This morning we hear that the Philly Inquirer executive, Brian Tierney, perhaps wants to take over Dow Jones.
It's classic. Tierney's a front man. I mean, it's really amazing that he had the hubris to do this. And it really kind of bugs me as a Philadelphian, because anybody who's seen the Inquirer knows that he's just fired almost everybody. It's really a shell of its former self. They've divested almost anything, any property that they have. Clearly, I think he's doing a miserable job running the Inquirer. The Toll brothers, Bob Toll was a partner behind it. No inclination there. Not big, not rich enough to go against Murdoch. I think that Tierney had some guts to do this, because in the end, your credibility should matter. Maybe he can rustle together a couple of people. I don't even think he can do that. A couple of people cannot bid against Murdoch, who really has a legitimate reason to own this property, because he's starting a TV network that needs the imprimatur. But I just laugh at Tierney, and I really want to caution people that anybody can claim that they want to own it. I mean, I easily could put together a contingent of people. I owned 4% of Dow Jones at one time. I think I could sit here and make 10 calls and we could come up with a bid. It's just that I wouldn't be so farcical as to actually put my name in the ring, because I know that in the end, I don't have the money to be able to buy Dow Jones, and Tierney doesn't have the money to be able to buy Dow Jones, and his company isn't in a position to buy anything. It's in a position to try to keep the Inquirer alive. I question the viability of the Inquirer. I don't think it would shock me to see that company go bankrupt in 5 years.
Really?
Yes.
Well, Tierney also said that, he is not planning on doing this alone. Yes, Toll is also one of his partners.
Well, that's what I say. I mean, anybody can do it. This is not a ball team. I mean, those guys get together periodically to buy an NFL team. I mean, this is a company that you can't just buy it. That's not the end of the process. You've got to put money into it. They've starved the company. So it's not $5 billion and then you're fine. It's $5 billion is the opening bid for a long-term commitment to a paper that is losing money, and is losing money every time someone who is a print guy goes to the digital division. They make less money. They can't possibly make as much money in digital as they get in print. And the Dow Jones wires are being ripped out left and right once Reuters and Thomson merge. And that's been their cash cow. So I think Tierney ought to stop worrying about his PR and start worrying about whether the Inquirer makes it.
All right, there you have it. Jim Cramer on the latest with Dow Jones and News Corp. Thanks so much, Jim.
You're welcome.
You're watching Wall Street Confidential. I'm Farnoosh Torabi. Stay with us.